What's up, YouTube? It's Brian. I'm coming to you on a very sunny day here in Miami, Florida. And I wanted to make a quick tutorial video to show you how to play the intro theme music to the popular TV show Stranger Things. If you listen to the music, you'll notice that there's really no guitar in the recording. It's a lot of what sounds like vintage synthesizers. But the music, some of the elements actually fall really nicely onto the guitar. So it's kind of cool. If you are a fan of the show, you can kind of play this, and it's really fun. And it's pretty easy. So what I mostly hear when I listen to that song is the sound of some notes kind of just going up and down in what they call an arpeggiator in the world of synthesizers. And that just basically is playing an arpeggio up and down, up and down. And the arpeggio they're playing is something called a C major 7 arpeggio. It's very similar to just the sound of a C major 7 chord. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically, pretty much everybody knows this, the basic C chord. If you take the high C, the note that you play here with your first finger, if you leave your finger off and play the open B with the rest of the C chord, that gives you a C major 7 chord, right? And then if we just slow down the pick to where we hear the notes one by one, that's an arpeggio. And in this case, a C major 7 arpeggio. So the sequence that I hear in the song is actually this arpeggio going like this. And then when we get to the top, we add back that C that we play with the first finger here. And so you get this sound. And then you take it away again, and you come back down. So you get these sort of two groups of 4 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you haven't played stuff like this before, you should keep it very slow at first. Right? And then once, maybe after a few practice sessions, or if you're familiar with this kind of thing, you can get it up to speed, and it's probably played about this fast in the recording. Okay. You can also experiment with palm muting the arpeggio. That helps to kind of separate the sound of the notes and makes it a little dull, which actually kind of sounds like the keyboard sound that they're using in their recording, like this. It's a little bit, maybe a little creepier. I don't know. So that's part of it. That's a big part of what you hear. It's a really short intro, but it's kind of a cool skill to do that on guitar. Now, if you're really feeling adventurous, we can also add in the bass part. And for that, you need to drop your 6th string down from E to what we call drop D. And I actually haven't done that yet. Sort of still in standard tuning. But if you just play these two like this, now I've got 2 D strings, D, A, D, G, B, E, right? So you have this drop D. So when we're in drop D, that's basically it. We're going to start the arpeggio this same way. And then after 3 repeats, you hit instead of starting the arpeggio here on the 5th string, 3rd fret, we're going to start the arpeggio on the 6th string open, which is the D. Right? And then to keep the timing, we're going to skip over the 5th string and just play the rest of the arpeggio as usual. So that arpeggio sounds like this. So it's like a C major 7 arpeggio over an open D bass note. I'll put it in context here. Okay? And then we have one more bass note that we need, which is the E. The D goes like that. It's really kind of a cool bong, bong kind of thing. So to get that, what I do is I use my thumb. That way I can use my other fingers to just play the C chord normally, and I don't have to really change much. So I'm going to play this open D to an E on the 6th string, just kind of hinging my thumb like that. And that's a skill that took me some time to figure out, so don't get frustrated if you're not used to that and you find it doesn't work right away. Just keep practicing it and you'll get it. So, okay, I'll put it all together for you. This is my complete Stranger Things intro. Here we go.